Hello my friends and viewers. So I had decided to record the second part of Zrinyi I review in a form of direct gameplay, not a replay recording. In part because I want to show you some serious downsides of this vehicle. As you can see, only the upper frontal plate is 75mm thick, while the gun mask is basically 125mm thick, because behind the gun mask there is a rotating shield of a cannon, which is gun mask is 75mm, while the cannon shield is 50, and in total to penetrate you here, your enemies need to punch through 125mm of armor. On cheeks it's around 50mm thick. However, because the cheek sides of your armor are very angled, the effective thickness is around 140mm, and it's pretty hard to penetrate you here. It's also pretty hard to hit you here, and basically why should anyone aim here when they can easily punch you through the lower frontal plate, which is just 55mm thick and is only slightly angled, or just shot a big high explosive shell into your frontal side, so that lower middle frontal plate, which is only 30mm thick, will just crack, and the shell fragments will fly into your fighting compartment, killing your entire crew. Basically is endangered, but most likely driver and gunner will be killed immediately, and your commander and loader will be heavily wounded. They will turn red, or they will be killed too, depending on the level of your crew. I personally see no arguments why I should buy experts for Zrinyi I. Well, I know that it's basically depending on it's basically a free premium vehicle, and even if you earned 3 stars and bought the fourth one like I did, you still got a rank 3 vehicle for 1000 gold, which is very cheap. I know, but it's basically a worse version of the German Stug 3G, because Stug 3 can at least can bounce off shells with frontal plate, and it's pretty hard to kill from the front if it ends up in the top of the list. The Stug is also a bit lower, has a bit lower silhouette than the Hungarian Zrinyi I, and it doesn't have those useless rocket launchers. However, thankfully on Zrinyi I they are pretty small, and the hits they are pretty the situations where you get hit in the rocket launcher and explode are pretty rare, especially given that they don't always explode when they are hit. However, because you can't aim them horizontally, those rockets are useless basically, despite being pretty well. They have like the game doesn't say how much explosive they have, but judging on their penetration, they have around 8 kilograms of TNT, which is comparable to 150 millimeter howitzer shell, and they weigh 40 kilograms total. That being said, the cannon on Zrinyi I is pretty good, as you can see in my first review of this vehicle. Oh. Well, this is not the best map for a self-propelled gun. However, I will take up this challenge. Basically, the most suitable map for Zrinyi I and vehicles like this, which have a strong gun but pretty useless armor. The best maps for such vehicles. Oh, just look at this idiot. Go fuck yourself. The best map for vehicle like this is Ash River. I don't know how it's called in English. It is called Popelasta Reka in Ukrainian, which is Ashen River. And because on the well, basically, if you can gain a position high up in which you're and then hide to shut enemies from afar, you are the king. If not, well, basically any type of dynamic combat, quick actions or assaults are counter-indicated on this self-propelled gun, because for such actions like assault, you need armor, at least frontal armor, while on Zrinyi you have basically none. You are especially vulnerable from the sides where you only have 25 millimeters of armor. Oh. We see a KV-1. We don't see a KV-1. So the order of battle pushes us for some active measures. So we are going to dive into the battle now. aircraft are another trade to use since your roof is very thin and the crew is packed together pretty tightly in the fighting compartment, which allows aircraft with high penetration automatic cannons to kill you easily. Oh, another KV-1. Fuck. Oh shit, we are fucked. Well, basically, if you don't manage to kill enemy heavy tank with your first shot, well, I should have waited more so that that was a pretty risky angle to fire from. Where the fuck are those KV-1s? Shit. I took a second to answer my friend's message and I lost these motherfuckers from the side. Oh fuck. Well, okay. 1 second. Shit.
Attention to the map. I'm sorry.
Time for big guns, right?
Attention to the map. Attention to the map.
KV-1s were probably killed by someone else.
Enemy forces have captured a zone. Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh no. my gunners are asleep. One down. At least Zrinyi I has closed in cover, or one might say cover, fighting compartment, and its crew cannot be killed with a fucking machine gun. A review of Zrinyi is slowly turning into a review of Breda 501.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh fuck, I forgot I don't have crew replenishment module on Breda. Well, I will probably get it after that battle. Well, we had won basically. I'm picking self-propelled anti-air gun in hope of destroying one of the planes that were plaguing my team all alone. This battle is just another proof for you that air superiority doesn't mean victory. So I had got the crew replenishment module for Breda. One more battle in this review. Not the best map for self-propelled guns, but anyway. not very good sign. We had lost one of the points early on. I hope they don't see me. Oh. Well, anyway, all I can say about Zrinyi is that while it's not really a bad machine, but I cannot call it a good either, simply because it's basically a Stuk 3G but worse. Yes, it has premium status, but it has a good gun, which is probably a Hungarian license built version of Pak 40. But who the fuck cares about this when you basically need to end up on a specific map to effectively use it. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe and please support Ukraine in whatever way you can. Slava Ukraini and see you later.